Lock in. We got the worst time in history to be born as a human. I wonder what time in history. I know there's definitely some really bad times to be born in. But what is the actual worst time that any human could be born in? It's like you're born and you're like, I'm done. I'm done with this life, bro. And we're gonna find out today. Yes. Shout out to Barely Evolved. Let's get it.
This is you. There's your dad, his
This is made a year ago, by the way. I'm pretty sure.
dad, and his. Keep going. Soon you'll fly past powdered wigs, chainmail, mammoths, and eventually stumble upon a guy squatting in the dirt, chewing on a beetle.
100,000
trying not to
BC.
Die before sundown. That guy? That's your ancestor. He has no name, no shoes, and no idea that you, a distant descendant with a snack addiction
Why they do us like that, bro?
and a mild caffeine dependency, even exist. But here's the thing. If that guy, or any one of the thousands of people in your ancestral chain, had tripped at the wrong moment,
Oh, I wonder what killed.
gotten eaten by something toothy,
Hell no.
or just
What's
eaten by something toothy,
Hell no.
or just
Bruh.
reproduce, you wouldn't be here. You exist because
That's right, that's right.
people before you didn't die when they should have.
more than 1,000, probably?
You're not lucky. You're the byproduct of violent coincidence and stubborn biology.
Daddy?
So let's take a look at how close you came over and over again to never being born at all. We're going to rank 5 of the deadliest periods in human history, from
Bro, it's actually psychological. Dang.
bad but survivable to you might as well start writing your will at birth. Let's get right into it. Number 5, Ice Age.
Oh, the Ice Age, guys. Have you ever seen the movie? Like the animals in the movie, like they were like the woolly mammoths and stuff, like the woolly mammoths, like they would actually like kill you, like this, like I agree with this, 68% chance of survival,
Around 20,000 years ago,
and it's literally so cold. It's literally called the Ice Age.
during the last glacial maximum, Earth wasn't exactly cozy. Massive ice sheets, up to 2 miles thick, smothered huge chunks of
2
North
miles
America,
ice sheets.
Europe, and Asia. Average global temperatures dropped by about 10 degrees Fahrenheit, 6 degrees Celsius,
Dang.
turning most of the planet into a frozen wasteland where food...
Whoa. Whoa. This guy's not my ancestor, bro. Oh, oops. My ancestor can't be looking around like that, bro. This guy got chill with the sound effects. Wow, listen.
Constant rumor. If you were alive back then, your daily routine involved not dying of hypothermia, hunting woolly mammoths the size of school
What did I tell y'all? Woolly mammoths.
buses, and occasionally running away from creatures like the cave lion, Panthera spelaea, one of the largest
Panthera spelaea.
in history.
Is that her name?
Your house? Probably a mammoth bone hut, or a cave shared with 40 of your least favorite relatives. Your clothing? Animal hides stitched together with bone needles. Want dinner?
Bone needles.
You're armed with a sharpened stick, and your target weighs 6 tons and is actively trying to kill you. And if starvation didn't get you, a
Told y'all.
infected cut probably would. There were no
Wait, there's like no doctors. Yeah, there's no antibiotics. Exactly. You see? I know my stuff.
Just a lot of home remedies involving chewing random plants and hoping for the best. Despite all this, Homo sapiens
Chewing
adapted,
random plants.
inventing tools, mastering fire, and even creating early art like the cave.
Yeah, didn't they make fire?
Number 4.
They had fire at that time.
Agriculture.
The dawn of agriculture.
10,000 years ago, humans had a brilliant idea.
Bro,
What's wrong, bro?
I can't chase one more mammoth. My legs hurt.
Bro, you don't even have legs. Come on, man. We're only 400 miles away
Yeah, but don't they have legs?
from breakfast.
Hear me out. We make food come to us.
How?
We stay in one place.
Agricultural revolution.
Grow stuff. Build. I don't know.
You see, I know that.
Okay.
Welcome to the dawn of agriculture, also known as the moment when humanity accidentally made life way harder. Early farmers swapped the nomadic, hunting lifestyle for settling down in permanent villages, planting crops like wheat, barley, and lentils. Sounds smart, right? Well, it was, except for the part where it unleashed a buffet of new problems. Living close
Oh yeah, diseases in the plants. They would like spread and stuff, and then like when there's no drought, they would be cooked because the water would not provide for the plants.
together meant diseases could now spread like wildfire. Your diet? Way worse. Less protein, more vitamin deficiencies, and your teeth basically rotted out
Oh heck nah. Look at that.
of your face. And don't even get me started on crop failure. One bad drought, one swarm of locusts, one random flood, and your entire village starved to death while glaring at the sky. Archaeologists have even found ancient skeletons showing signs of malnutrition, anemia,
Why are they like
horrifying
tucked in like that?
diseases.
Oh,
3. The Mongol invasions. If you were alive in the 13th century and saw a cloud of dust on the horizon, you had about 3
the Mongolian
minutes
army.
before your city got turned into a parking lot. Led by Genghis Khan, a man
Yep, there he is, Genghis Khan.
who treated mercy like a myth. The Mongols carved out the largest land empire in human history, stretching from China to Eastern Europe.
Dang! Imagine having all that land. What are you supposed to do with all that land?
Their strategy? Show up fast, hit hard, and leave absolutely nothing standing. Entire cities were wiped off the map, populations slaughtered, and survivors, if there were any, were sometimes used as human shields for the next battle.
That's crazy.
Mongol horse archers could hit you from 300 yards away while riding
300 yards. That's 3 football fields as they're riding their horse. That's crazy. You can't even shoot a gun from that length in modern day, or unless you have a sniper.
at full gallop, basically inventing mobile warfare centuries before tanks were even a thing. Historians estimate the Mongol invasions killed around 10% of the world's population, at a time when the world population
Dang.
was tiny. Number 2. The Black Death.
Oh, the Black Death.
1947,
Yeah.
Europe got an unexpected package from Central Asia, courtesy of some highly motivated fleas. And things went downhill fast. The Black Death, or bubonic
Yeah, that's the symbol of it.
plague, tore through towns and cities like a biological wildfire. Caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis, it traveled on
Yersinia
fleas
pestis.
humans who had absolutely no concept of personal hygiene. Once it hit, survival became a lottery. You could catch it from a handshake,
Goodness.
a shared cup, or just by breathing the same medieval air as an infected guy. Symptoms included giant swollen lymph nodes,
What is that? Chat, look at that. What is that?
fever, vomiting blood, and, spoiler alert, death, usually within days. It's estimated that somewhere between 30% to 60% of Europe's population was wiped out in just a few years. Entire villages were abandoned, economies collapsed, and doctors walked around wearing creepy bird masks filled with flowers.
Oh, that's why this symbol was, because the doctors would wear this.
Because apparently, vibe checking the plague was peak medieval science. Number 1. The Toba supervolcano eruption. Around 74,000 years ago, the Toba supervolcano exploded and nearly deleted humanity from existence. When Toba erupted, it launched over 670 cubic miles of ash and debris into the sky, enough material to cover the entire United States. The eruption triggered a volcanic winter so devastating that sunlight
Super volcanoes are not to be messed with.
6 to 10 years. Global temperature
No sunlight for 6 to 10 years. That's crazy. What happens if the Yellowstone mountain erupts? Is it gonna be the same thing? Because apparently it's like over delayed, I feel like. Or they said it somewhere.
crashed by up to 27 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 degrees
Yeah, and it drops. It's another ice age.
Animals starved, and ecosystems collapsed worldwide. For early humans, already struggling just to find enough calories not to die every day, it was catastrophic. Food supplies vanished. Entire landscapes turned to frozen deserts. Rivers dried up. Forests became graveyards. It's estimated that the total human population shrank to fewer than 3,000 individuals. A genetic
Dang.
so tight.
Yeah, if you were born then you'd actually be cooked.
Alive today likely descends from that tiny handful of survivors. No crops, no animals, no sunlight, no second chances. Imagine spending your entire life in darkness,
Wow.
freezing, starving, with the constant fear that today might simply be the last day anyone sees the sun. And yet, somehow, against all odds, a few stubborn, desperate humans managed to endure. You exist because they didn't give up when everything else did. Thanks for watching Barely Evolved. And remember, you are the miracle your ancestors fought mammoths for. So hit subscribe before natural
Go follow Mammoth for me. Make sure to subscribe.